Hey guys, it's Coach Steve, and I've got this week's workout brief. Starting on Monday, we're going to work on some cleans, specifically adding on what we did last week. 6 rounds every 2 minutes on the minute, one clean high pull, and one clean. Any variation works, but what we're trying to do is we're really trying to engage those hips and engage that core as we're doing these cleans. So we're practicing that very high, hard clean pull before we try a clean. And we're going to build weight each round of this. Once we're done with that, we're going into the benchmark workout Grace. This is 30 clean and jerks for time. And what we're looking for is under 6 minutes for this with a hard cap at 7. Now, because this is high rep Olympic weightlifting, consistency is absolute key here. Good quality setup, controlling the weight. Most likely going to need to be a weight you can control up and down. Even if you're going to singles, initially you want to be able to control that weight, keep it close to your body. So find a weight that you can move very consistently, very, very well, and then use that to push the tempo and really keep an eye on yourself here. If it starts to change, if that movement starts to change a little bit, if you're starting to fudge that technique a little bit, stop. Reset yourself, take a short break, and then get back to it. Just because it's for time doesn't mean it's for crap reps. Keep those reps nice and clean, and move as quickly as you can with that really good form. Once we're done with that, we're going to do a little cash out with some running. Nothing crazy, just 100 meters, 4 sets. Should be a hard run, whatever that means to you. Going to run out about 100 meters and then walk back to the beginning and repeat 4 times. On Tuesday, we're going to practice both the power snatch and the squat snatch, and we're going to use that, both of them, in a workout. 28-minute AMRAP, 400-meter run. You're going to come into the gym and you're going to do 3 power snatches. You get to pick the load. You're going to go for a run. You're going to come back in. You're going to do 3 squat snatches with the same weight you did the power snatches. So obviously, one of those may be a limiting factor for you. Make sure it's something that you can do very, very, very well. Snatch is a very complicated movement, so just keep that in mind. 1 rep at a time, very clean movement. Going from that running where you're breathing hard into a gym and doing a complex movement takes a lot of mental focus. So don't feel like you have to just run up to the bar and go. Give yourself a good deep breath, step up to the bar, go through the list of chest up and breathe and all the good things that you're going to work on before the workout, and really hit each rep with that same level of focus. 28 minutes. This one should be a little bit between that breathing because of the run, and just really focusing in after that with the snatches. So breathing is going to be the primary piece here, and it's going to add up a little bit. Just try to calm it back down as much as you can when you come into the gym for those snatches. On Wednesday, we're going to start off doing cluster sets of box squats. This is where we do a set of reps, take a very short break, and do another set, take a short break, and do another set. In this case, we're going to do 3 reps, re-rack it, take 20 seconds, 2 reps, 20-second rest, 2 reps. And we're going to repeat that whole structure 4 times. And the goal of these cluster sets is you're going to be able to go a little bit heavier than you would if you were to do a total of 7 reps unbroken. So this should be pretty similar to the weight that you used last week for the 4s. And because you're doing more reps of that, you're going to get a little bit more of that impact from these movements. Do not let the weight change you. If it starts to change your chest angle, if it starts to change your squat, it's too heavy. Once we're done with that, we're going into a leg killer, 10-minute AMRAP, 10 back squats, right into 10 back rack lunges, into 15 bar over burpees. This one is shoot for consistency here. This is going to be a leg burner. The burpees are going to mean that you're going to breathe a little bit hard, but really it's holding that weight on your back, maintaining a good core, and focusing on driving through the legs. It's really the key in this workout. So focus on getting a good leg pump. Make sure you have a nice, solid, braced core when you're doing it. and just go. It's only 10 minutes. So this one's going to get a little bit painful, a little bit of lactic tolerance, a little bit of lactic acid buildup on those legs. Thursday, we're going to continue our journey in the split jerk. This time we're going to do some get down into some singles. So you're going to post your total load and try to see how heavy you can go in the last 1 or 2 sets. This is a bit of a skill. So if you're still working on this, feel free to replace those lower rep ones with just more reps and practice the movement. It is something that takes practice. We're done with that. We're going into a 6-round workout where we're going to push pretty hard on the bike or rower for 12 or 10 calories to male, men, women, and then 10 push press. And really, this one is one because we got a 30-second rest after that. This is going to be one of those things where you're going to try to push and you're going to try to maintain that same power output for all 6 rounds. You're probably going to feel that the first couple of rounds aren't terrible to maintain. You can keep that same pace on that bike or rower, and you can do those 10 push press unbroken. Once you get into that 4th, 5th, and 6th round, you're going to start feeling like, oh man, this is really catching up to me. And that's what we want. We want this to catch up to you, but I don't want you to push it over the cliff. I don't want you falling off. I don't want any of the rounds to be 50% longer than the previous round. Make sure you go at a pace that you can maintain for all 6 rounds, even if it's a very, very, very uncomfortable pace those last couple of rounds. On Friday, we're going to start off playing with some pull-ups, get things grooved in this. 4 sets of 3, going as heavy as you feel like you can for the day, and seeing where that goes. Once we're done with that, we're going into the benchmark workout, Angie. Angie is 100 pull-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 air squats. Now, unlike Murph, in this workout, you do those straight through. You do 100 pull-ups before you move on to the next movement. So it's a grind getting through the hundreds. You're going to break these up, consistent sets, something that you can do, something that you can manage without falling apart. And that's going to be really the key to this workout, is just going to a place where it gets slightly uncomfortable, but you don't fall off. You want to stay consistently able to move through these reps. That being said, most of this is going to be muscle fatigue that's going to keep you from going. Our goal time here is 18 to 22 minutes with a 24-minute cap. On Saturday, partner WOD coming back up, 25-minute AMRAP, 200 double unders, 50 deadlift, 50 Russian kettlebell swings at a fairly heavy weight. This one is switch off as often as you need. So that means somebody in your group, you or your partner, is always moving. The weights shouldn't be crazy heavy, but they shouldn't be super light. So you're just moving through this. This is a 25-minute you go, I go kind of slog. And then we're going to cash out with a little bit of sideline rear delt fly, just to try to tackle that shoulder and try to get a little stronger, a little more stable, because that's what a lot of people can struggle with, especially if you did Angie the day before. That's what we have coming up. Look forward to seeing you in the gym. Bye.